I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a candy cane. It's pretty simple, so I just searched up candy cane clip art on Google and then I just dragged this image from my files into Blender. So to start off, I'm going to be doing Shift A and adding in a pathway curve. I also just turned on my hotkeys for you guys, so it's down here. I'm going to rotate this so R, Y, 90. And then I'm going to drag this over by using G. And I'm going to go down to this green little like lasso thing. And then geometry. And I'm just going to increase this depth a little bit. And I'm going to go into X-ray mode so I can see this picture a bit better. And I'm going to be just scaling this down until it's like the same width as the candy cane. So I'm going to move these down to about here before like the bend. And then I'm going to move this down as well as moving these down with G and Z on my keyboard so I can figure out the shape a little bit more. So I'm going to move it to about here right before the bend. And now I'm going to select this point, and then I'm going to just extrude it by pressing E. And I'm just going to slowly keep extruding this and rotating these points so it just matches up with the candy cane here. So rotate, extrude, and you're just going to keep following these for the remainder of this process. So once you get to about here, this is where I like to stop. So I'm actually going to duplicate this part just in case we need it later on. So Shift D, click, and then GZ to drag this up. So now that this is done, I'm going to turn this off so I can see the model better, and I'm going to drag this picture over to the right. And now I'm going to turn down the resolution so this isn't super high poly. So I'm going to turn this down to about 2 or 3, just whatever you guys prefer. And I'm going to turn this one down probably to like 3, but we can always change this. So I'm going to convert this. I usually just press spacebar to do this, but you can also go up to Object, Convert, and then to Mesh. So this is what it should look like. I like putting a sharp here, so Alt right click, Control E, and then mark sharp, and then I do the same for the other side. And then I will turn on auto smooth. So this is what your candy cane should be looking like. I'm gonna drag this back over here. Now we are going to go into wireframe mode, so Z on your keyboard and then just select wireframe. And now select this edge loop here by doing Alt and then clicking between these 2 points. So Alt right or left click. And then E to extrude. And then you're just going to rotate this how you like and then scale it in with S. So I'm just going to add edge loops and scale them in. And just keep doing this process. Alt right click, scale in, Alt right click, scale in. So this is what your candy cane is looking like right now. I'm going to select these and scale them in a bit. And then we are going to do the same process down here. So edit mode, tab, Alt right click, down, scale in, down, and then scale in. So this is what you should have here. If you don't really like what's going on over here, you can select these edge loops here and then just rotate it up, because I kind of like a candy cane that is more rotated up than downwards. So select these, rotate, move, and scale them in. That looks a little goofy, but honestly, it's fine. Okay, now that that's done, to UV unwrap this, I honestly just go to UV editing, go into front mode, so the little squiggly line on your keyboard, and then I will do A on my keyboard, U, and then project from view. This just makes it super easy to texture a candy cane. And yeah, that's how you make a candy cane.